Alright, so here we go with It Lives in the Woods. Chapter 2, Part 2, or finale. I don't know. All I know is I'm gonna resume from where I left off. See, sound. Can't turn the sound up. A few hours later, the sun sinks behind the trees as you walk out of the school building. You find Noah, Lily, and Lucas already waiting in silence. And Andy arrives a minute later with Stacy trailing behind, texting busily. Hey guys, one sec. Jeez, how is it this dark already? Noah stands up from his seat on the fountain. Lily moves to stand beside you, her hands twisting nervously together. Who are we missing? I don't see Ava. Ava speaks suddenly from behind you, making Lily jump. You guys look like the cover of a Christian rock album. Geez, what are you, a ninja? Vampire. But I've seen you out in the sun. I am the Daywalker. Fear me. You clear your throat. I need to turn up the sound. Okay, look. We all know why we're here. Blackout at the pep rally. The wind. The voice. I don't know what you're talking about. We've barely spoken in years. None of you would be here unless you were just as freaked out as I was, and heard the same thing I did. Everyone plays together. A long, heavy pause fills the air as everyone refuses to look at each other. There's something else. Lily holds out her phone and shaking hands. Lily, are these texts from Dan? Wait, you got them too? Hold up. Did we all get weird texts from Dan last night? Your fingers move toward the bruises on your neck, which begin to ache at your touch. Guys, I have to tell you something. You summon your courage and tell them everything that happened to you last night. The text, the blackout, the creature that wore Dan's face. I know it sounds crazy, but I think it was him. I think Mr. Red is back. We have to call the cops. Right now, they'll find that sicko that attacked you and... There's no point. There's no way the police would believe us. You don't know that. Ava, would your dad believe you if you said a nightmare monster was coming to kill us all? Heck no. He'd make me pee in a cup and then search my room for drugs. Besides, what are cops gonna do against Redfield? Arrest him? Yeah, alright, I get it. Maybe to get the dirt monster to testify? I said I get it. No, leave her alone. Mean him. Him. Huh? Him. You said her. Oh, geez, I'm sorry, Andy. It's fine. Andy shrugs, crossing his arms. He aims a sharp kick at a pebble, sending it flying. Is Andy transgender? Oh yeah, speaking of cop stuff, Dan's parents reported him missing this morning. They what? Dan's missing? And you're just telling us about this now? Figured you would have heard. And everyone's dad is the sheriff. Guys, Dan could be in trouble. We have to go find him. Cora, come on. We need actual help. From, like, adults and professionals. Professional adults. No, it has to be us. And why is that precisely? You're his friends. Oh, now you're his friends? Has anyone here besides me even spoken to Dan in, like, the past 10 years? No. But that's all the reason we have to do something. We owe it to him. I know nobody wants to dredge this stuff back up, but it happened. We all remember Mr. Red, and we all saw what happened, what he did to Jane. Can't let him do the same thing to Dan. No one did anything to Jane, Cora. It was just a freak accident. That's bull, and you know it. All I know was that we were a bunch of dumb kids who shouldn't have been playing in the woods by ourselves. Look, let's all just calm down for a second and consider the facts. Everything that happened at the rally could be explained by some faulty wiring. As for Dan, what exactly are you proposing we do? Isn't it obvious? We have to stop this. We have to go find Dan and figure out what he did, so we can undo it. We have to go. Into the woods. The wind picks up, leaves flee across the asphalt as Lily backs away, shaking her head. No, I'm not going back there. Noah moves toward Lily, holding up his hands in a calming gesture. Lily, I know you're scared, but if we want to stop this, we have to. Annie blocks Noah's path, placing a gentle but firm hand on his chest. Back off, man. Lily doesn't have to do anything she doesn't want to. Are you serious right now? Somewhere, a heavy door slams open. As the one, your group tenses, like animals caught in a predator's stare. 3 cheerleaders around the corner of the gym. Chatting happily as they pass, they vanish into the school, and you start to breathe again. Noah, maybe you have time to go running around the woods, chasing boogeymen, but some of us have real problems. Getting kidnapped by some shadow monster, nightmare dude seems like a pretty real problem. Need everyone's help. I'm sorry, I can't get involved with this. Why? Because it might mess up your standing with the popular kids? No, because if Dan's been kidnapped by some crazy guy, a bunch more of us stumbling around the woods doesn't help. And what if it's not some guy? What if there's actually something supernatural going on? Then we should stay far, far away from it. So you're just gonna close your eyes and pretend nothing's happening, just like you did when my sister died? Noah. No, I've had enough of this. Redfield killed Jane right in front of us. Noel shrugged it off like nothing happened. Hey, no one shrugged off anything. The heck you didn't. Class president, cheerleader, basketball jock. You all seem to be doing just fine. The second Jane was in the ground, you were all happy to move on with your lives. You were pulling the same stunt with Dan. Oh, now you care about Dan? Where have you been for the past year? Where were you when Dan got totally wasted at Winter Formal? Where were you when he was having breakdowns after every football game? Where the heck were you, Noah? Where were any of you? I didn't know Dan was having that much trouble. Why didn't he say anything? Because apparently when you're a big, strong football star, you're not allowed to have feelings. But he could have helped. I could have helped. Well, now it's too late. Stacy turns away and storms off without another word. Lily looks down at the ground, holding her textbooks in a shaking, white-knuckled grip. Lily, I'm sorry, but I can't go back there. I just can't. Lily turns, hurrying back toward the school. Noah turns to Lucas with an accusing frown. Guess you're gonna bail too, Captain America? Look, even if I did believe all this, I just don't have the time. Lucas turns and heads back toward the school. Fine, just bury your heads in the sand. This isn't just gonna stop, you know. They won't admit what's happening, they won't be any help anyway. Turn to Ava, who's cleaning her fingernails. But what about you? Oh, creepy, deep woods ghost hunt is emphatically my brand. I'm in. Me too, I don't know about this ghost crap, but Dan's a good guy and he needs us. So when are we going? Friday? What? No, we have to go tonight. I can't. My dad's got this really strict school night curfew, and wow, does this sound lame out loud. Yeah, I can't go tonight either. Team needs me here early tomorrow for training. Sure they do. How will Team Dubro know they're having fun without some minorities around to exclude? Andy stiffens, ready to snap at Ava, then wilts, grumbling. I mean, you're not wrong, but I have to keep showing up, right? They can't ignore me forever. I admit your optimism. I admire your optimism. So that's it? You're both sure you can't come? And any of it look at each other doubtfully. The woods are full of danger, but there's strength in numbers. Bring more friends to decrease your chances of losing nerve or even gain some. I'll go. We have to help Dan stop this before anyone else gets hurt. And I'm coming too. If you see any auras, orbs, specters, or shadow figures, take pictures. Also try not to get murdered, I guess. Seriously though, you guys stay safe and keep us in the loop. Noah nods. Ava and Nettie head back towards school. Alright then, I've got to go and grab my stuff, so you go on ahead. Meet up in front of the hardware store. Alright, then what? Then we go save Dan. Okay, so that was the end. I can't hear anything, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so that was the end of chapter 2, so I'm going to stop it right here.